Viewers, what is up? I'm Liquid, bringing you a nuked out. This is my very first one, so if you don't understand what a nuked out is, it's 30 kills just like a regular nuclear, only guns, no kill streaks, but it's in free-for-all, so it's actually a little bit challenging. And luckily I died at the very beginning of this game and pulled out the Kuda. That was the only death, so since I didn't get any kills before that, it was okay. But what I've been actually running into is I would get a kill, and then I would die as soon as I got the first kill, and of course it's ruined because you need 30 kills to be able to get the nuclear, and you can't get it whenever you already have a kill and you have a death. So it was kind of annoying and frustrating, so I'm actually using the Kuda with dark matter camo, of course, and it has rapid fire, grip, actually I think it's fast, quick draw if I'm not mistaken, and then fast hands. So if you notice I also have 6th sense. I was trying a lot of random things just to be able to get it because, you know, it can be very frustrating. So I actually threw on 6th sense. I have, you know, all these weird perks on, and it happened to work out in my favor, and well, luckily we did it. So this game I also used the Hive. I was using the Hive as, like, I guess more like a protection, you know, for spawns. So if you haven't played free-for-all yet, spawns in this game are really, really bad. And it's unbelievably bad. It's not just like kind of bad. It's like, it's garbage. So it's like one of those things. I was shooting them in doorways and also walking paths, just like you would normally, I guess, use it. And, you know, it kind of saved me a couple times, and it also got me those few extra kills so I could get streaks. That is the nice thing that I do like about Hive. And I have started using it like maybe a couple weeks ago to get some of my nuke streaks, just because, you know, sometimes, especially if you're wanting to get a certain gun or certain gameplay, it can help. I mean, it's not like you're not going to be able to, you know, pull out other specialists as part of the game. I haven't really seen anybody just go for nukes like only that gun, so I was just like, you know what, screw it. So, but tips, of course, that I have for you is just be patient. It, you know, it can be very frustrating. Obviously, if you're going to die 1 or 2 like kills in or whatever, for me, I just kept backing out of games. Now, what I would suggest is I did stay in a couple games and try to learn spawns a little bit, because free-for-all is like one of those weird game modes that you have to get a flow of. Even though the spawns are like chaotic and sometimes they'll screw you over no matter what you do, it's like one of those game modes that you just have to get a really, really good feel for it. And I think that's where a lot of people, you know, nowadays do not play free-for-all, and that's what I used to play a lot of back in World at War and COD 4. And I just really don't play it anymore. And it's really like one of those game modes that will help you learn your maps, learn different spawning, also keep you like very heads up and aware of what's going on, because obviously if someone spawns right behind you, you're going to have to, I guess, always be aware of your surroundings and where people can be and where they are at. And, you know, it just kind of keeps your gun skill a little bit more, I guess, on point, because you have to like win like all these, basically, I don't want to say you have to win like a lot of turn-ons, but, you know, there's a lot of occasions where you do turn on people because they are, you know, always behind you. So it kind of keeps you a little bit sharper in your senses, which is kind of nice because, you know, not always do you have these, like, I guess, skills that you're having to use, because if you're playing uplink, everyone's always spawning in front of you. And, you know, once in a while you die to the backside because, you know, someone's not watching the flank where you can run down the walls now in this game. And this game's a little bit more flanking, and you have to kind of always be paying attention. So I think that's why I really like it. Anyways, so just I guess as far as how long it took, because I'm sure that's like always a curiosity thing. So I tried this a couple weeks ago. I only played like 3 or 4 games, and I didn't even play full games, of course, because, you know, you die on those initial things. Well, I tried it tonight. It only took about an hour and a half, maybe 10 games. I backed in and out of a couple. So over probably 10 or 20 games, it probably wasn't 20, but I'm just going to say like 10 to 15 games. Because like I said, there was a few of them that I died like instantly. I got 1 kill, got shot in the ass, and obviously it's ruined. So it kind of sucked on that. But either way, that's about how long it took me. So I'm not saying it's going to take you, you know, like forever to get it. I'm not going to say it's going to take you like 2 games to get it. Just be patient with it if you're trying to get the, of course, the title or the call sign, whatever you want to call it. It can be very frustrating, but overall, learn the spawns, and, you know, use the different perks that you feel that will work for you. Of course, I started getting a little panicky around like the brutal. I was like, wow, okay, we're gonna do this, and then all of a sudden, everyone that I wanted to shoot, just either they were like all in my face, or they were just in like bad locations, or they just died every time I wanted to go get them. And of course, since I had a hater up, it was like one of those, oh my gosh, I really have to get the kill with this thing because it's like right here. It's right, you know. So it was really nerve-wracking. Probably the most nerve-wracking game that I've done, just purely for the fact that you cannot die. It's not like you can have second chances. You know, if you die off, like you already had 3 kills, you died, and you can still get a nuclear. You can't quite do that like you can in a regular game. So it can definitely be a little frustrating. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed my very first nuclear. I'm going to be, or I'm sorry, not my first nuclear, but my first nuked out, which, oh my gosh, it was fantastic. I have another SVG sniping nuke for you coming in, and I have a lot more videos that I have saved up for this past couple weeks, and I've been uploading them slow, just so I didn't like burn myself out. It's just like tonight, my brain's kind of bobbled because I probably streamed maybe like 12 hours total today. It feels like, maybe not that much, but anyways, you know, it's like one of those things you don't want to overdo it, and your brain just sits here and it's like jumbles around. Anyways, nuked out title is going to be there on the screen. You can check it out along with all the other call signs and all that stuff. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this. Make sure you hit the like button if you want to see more. And until next time, guys, I am Liquid, and I'm out.